Hello and welcome to the Abundology podcast. Today is Sunday, August 18th. My name is Renee Spears and I'm coming to you from Portland, Oregon. Every week I research all of the things that are happening out there in the world that impact our energy. And some of the things I use are astrology, numerology, Ayurveda this week will include some of that, some downloads from the universe, and anything else I can really get my hands on that determine how the energy is going to be out there for the week. So I take all of this information and distill it down to help prepare us for the week ahead so that we can remain positive and vibing high as we continue on our lives out there. So this week we're moving from summer energy into fall energy. And August is a really good reminder that everything is a cycle. 1 minute you could be having a lovely summer day, and the next morning there's a chill in the air and you see some leaves on trees that are starting to change. And it's a good reminder that change is inevitable. And these last few minutes of summer in August are so precious that we want to take advantage of every last second, squeeze out every last second of summer. It's the last chance you're probably going to have to do some of those summer things that you haven't done yet. And a good reminder to make the most out of what is right in front of us, what we're experiencing in the now. So this week we're wrapping up summer and we're starting on new adventures, new things. We're still meeting new people, maybe starting new jobs, ending other jobs, starting new relationships, and having those aha moments, those big ideas that come out of nowhere, where maybe somebody says something, or maybe you get a download from the universe, or whatever that may be, that you realize something important about life. And this week, I actually had a really big aha about this podcast, which was kind of exciting. A girlfriend had sent me a podcast of somebody else that was doing a weekly energy update just so I could kind of see what else people were doing out there. And it hit me. It hit me that my job was to take all of the information that is out there, spiritual information, and just break it down so in plain English, so that people know what's happening out there. There's so many great, especially astrology podcasts, where they go in depth of the planets and the houses and what's happening, which are wonderful, and I love listening to them. But sometimes it's like too much information and I just want the bottom line. So it hit me is what I'm doing is I'm taking all of that stuff and just giving you the bottom lines on things in a quick little 10 to 15 weekly minute update that will help you out there. So that's kind of cool. So this week, like I said, we're wrapping up summer and we're starting on some new adventures, new things moving forward. It's going to feel like you want to move forward. Like it's instead of like, oh God, I got to get this stuff done. Like, oh yay, I get to do this stuff. A really great week to write a to-do list. To write a to-do list and have the enjoyment of checking off those things on your to-do list. It'll be an easy week to get things done. So those things that you haven't done yet that you want to this summer, put them on the to-do list and have the enjoyment of checking those out, checking those off your list. I'm also going to throw out there for you, because I'm sure we all saw the stock market take the big dive this week. The idea that big financial changes are coming. So this is a good week to Marie Kondo your finance stuff, to shop around for cheaper insurance, to have a yard sale, to make a plan to eat out less often and save that money, and start to save up a little bit of cash. Like I said, we're going to have some big changes in the upcoming months and years to our financial system and the world market. So this is a good week to ease into those changes. And I actually did this last week too, reducing a few things that bills that I didn't even honestly notice that the money was that I was spending the money, but the money is going out. Reduced my cable bill, my phone bill, and reduced down the number of days that my dog, I know this sounds absolutely ridiculous, but the number of days that my dog goes to doggy daycare. which ended up saving me a couple $100 a month on all this stuff, which, a couple $100 adds up at the end of the year, $2,400 extra dollars that I would so much more enjoy taking a trip with that money, or even saving it for maybe some big changes that are coming in the future. So a good week to revisit your finances and get all that stuff ironed out, and a good plan to start on that. So one of the most important changes right now is happening with the seasonal change in Ayurvedic medicine, or Ayurveda. You may have heard that out there. And it is one of the world's oldest holistic healing systems, developed or come up with over 3,000 years ago in India. And it's based on the belief that health and wellness depend on a delicate balance between the mind, body, and spirit. I just even love that, just the idea of that. It's based on the belief that health and wellness depend on a delicate balance between mind, body, and spirit. So we are in the beginning of the Vata season in Ayurvedic medicine. And Vata season begins with the first cool mornings of August. These are this is the time when you feel the changes coming. And Vata actually translates directly into wind. And if you think about wind, the wind blowing, it just dries out everything. So part of this season is preventing yourself from getting dry. So our job is to kind of counteract the dryness of this Vata season, the dryness of August, so that our bodies are prepared for fall. So if we do this now, it helps our immunity to build up from colds and the flu, whatever may be coming, to protect us, our health, as we move into fall. The great thing about this is that it's so easy to prepare for. Like, oh my God, I got to make all these changes. No, you're going to love this. What do you do to prepare? You sleep in. You get more sleep. Okay, I'm down for that. You eat more peaches and tomatoes and grapes and cucumbers and pears, juicy things. If you think that's wet and juicy. And the best part of this is getting a massage. This is a great time to get a massage, and with all the great essential oils that lubricate your skin and keep things moist. So yes, you heard this right. The best thing that you can do this week to prepare for these changes is to sleep in, eat a bunch of great fruit and vegetables, and get a massage. So it's a wonderful last part of summer, very, very, very beginnings of fall week. A great week to just, once again, enjoy and appreciate life. Practice living in the moment this week. Like this is it. We're coming down, to some big changes coming to our society and our planet and our world. And we may never have another summer with these moments like this again. So a reminder to enjoy that. Okay, so just to recap again, it's a good week, a nice week, a happy week. Good things are happening out there. We're moving forward. We're appreciating every last bit of summer and starting to notice those first signs of fall with the leaves changing, and it's a little chillier. You got to put a sweatshirt on if you go out in the morning. And it's getting dark a little earlier too. I don't know if you've noticed that, but I have noticed a big change already. You can feel it, like, it's getting dark earlier and earlier and earlier. So enjoy the feeling of things moving forward with a to-do list. Get some shit done this week, but it's an easy week to do that. So take advantage of the ease of the week to check some things off that to-do list. And my favorite, sleep in, eat some peaches, get a massage. Sounds like a pretty great week to me. So thank you again for tuning in. I really appreciate all of your support. And as a reminder, the easiest way to listen is just to follow me on my podcast page on Podbean. And then when these episodes are posted, they automatically pop up on your phone, and you can just listen to it whenever you feel like listening to it. And if you're like, I'm also on YouTube, if that's easier for you to follow me there too. So thanks again. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy life out there. Eat peaches, sleep in, get a massage, and I'll see you next time.